guys, this is Melody and I am doing Module 5 Reflections. This week, 3 of the different sites that are my favorite would have to be the BrainPop, the CK12, and the Kathy Schrock. I'll go ahead and start with the BrainPop. I am in school to hopefully be a kinder, first and second grade autism teacher, so anytime that I do these activities, I try to, find things that I would be able to actually use in my classroom in the future, and BrainPop would be excellent. I like how as soon as you get on this site, how you hear that little annoying pop sound, in different times, while you're on this site, you can hear it. It's very animated, and I think it would be very easy for my kids to access, and I like how there's all of the different subjects of school. There's math, there's science, there's social studies, there's even art, all in this site, and it's really easy to use, and I think that this is something that I could definitely use in my future classroom. Another one is the CK12. I liked that one, even though it wasn't on the LIT. He did use it in the video that you could watch for this class, and I got it off there and I kind of started playing with it, and I really liked that one. I liked the math part. I'm not really the greatest at math, but if you go to the math part of the website, there's videos that easily, walks you through things. And I know there's a lot of students out there that are just like me and math isn't their favorite, but these videos can definitely help a lot. And I liked, there's activities clear from kindergarten, clear up to calculus, and everywhere in between. And so students of all ages, can use that site, and there's a lot of helpful information that they'll be able to learn off of that one. Kathy Schrock is absolutely brilliant. Her website was a little overwhelming at first. There's so much information from all different things that that you're going to need in the classroom, but I feel that her site is directly just towards teachers. I don't know that I would necessarily put my students to look at that site or anything like that, but there's so much useful information as a teacher that you can learn and that you can get off of her site. She has stuff all the way, from iPads to authentic learning to different assessments and rubrics, and there's so much information that you can use in your classroom every single day, different questions that you have. If you need help in this area, you get on there and she'll walk you through it. There is more information on that website than I could ever even think to start. She's brilliant and definitely a really good role model, for somebody that's going to be a teacher. My experiences with Kuya, I actually really liked the site. I thought it was really easy. I had no issue, as soon as I got on there, I kind of looked through everything, logged in, made an account as an instructor. I liked how you could get on there, and you can look at other teachers' ideas, for certain things, for crosswords or puzzles or matching, anything like that. If there's ideas you're wanting to get, you can look at other teachers. But you can also make your own. And I liked that. A lot of times, if you want to do, like something with Christmas, but you don't, exactly know what to do, you can get on there and you can look at other activities, and then pull different things, from each of those and make your own. Or you could have your students use, one that somebody else has made. And I really liked that. There's so many different activities on that site that you can make, and they're so easy to make. And they're going to be really useful in the classroom, and I thought that site was excellent, and I will definitely be using that in my future classroom. The OER repositories, the open educational resources, that I liked for the most part. There were a few of the different sites, the Merlot, and there was a couple of the other ones that are great. Now that I'm a student and I'm in college, I will use those sites, but there's so many others that you'll use, once you get to the classroom, and sites that your students can use. There's a lot out there, and I think it's very useful and very smart to, get familiar with all of, those different sites, because they're going to help, now that you're a student. When you're a teacher, there's so many different things out there and that you can find on these sites. And some of these sites are taking over textbooks. Textbooks, here in a few years, you're probably not going to need textbooks. I know that I have one textbook this semester, and the rest is just, stuff online. And so they are doing away with those, and I think the more familiar that everybody gets with the OER repositories, the better off that you're going to be as a student and as a teacher as well. Thanks, guys. Have a good week.